So, as a streamer over the last 3 years, there's a lot of things I would rather do than stream on Twitch. Like, for example, make pasta and completely botch it, have it be as dry as wood shavings, and then proceed to eat it against my will and having to chase every bite of pasta with a whole glass of water. But even with it being that bad to stream on for a content creator, it still might be the best way to go. Are you thinking about Kick? Are you thinking about YouTube streaming? I've debated this a lot, so I'm not really going to talk about the logistics of streaming. That's like how many viewers you should have in order to transfer over to which platform's going to have the highest growth. I don't really care about that today. I don't. What I care about is the common sense aspect of which platform makes the most sense ethically. Ethics. I've mentioned this earlier in a video. Is the biggest issue I have with changing platforms. I want to change streaming platform, I think. Don't hurt me, but I think. Twitch hates every single content creator below the size of 100 viewers. You have no hope of ever getting anywhere unless you heavily sexualize your content or make it clickbait out of its goddamn mind. I was lucky and started streaming about 3 years ago, so I was able to get 7,000 followers and get an audience before it got too oversaturated. So starting now would be like career suicide. Can I say that word? I think I'm going to get demonetized. It's career bad word. When you're like, Joe, what do you mean by ethics? Which company does the least amount of shitty things? Let's start with Twitch. Screws over its smaller creators by never showing any light of day to any creator under 50 viewers, which is legitimately over 95%. The amount of cheeky, like monetary money grab, middle finger, no lube decisions they've made to screw over creators is insane. So the sub used to be 50% would go to the creator, 50% would go to Twitch. That changed to like 60% Twitch and 40% creator. They started putting up, this is just to name a few. There are like super chats where a viewer can spend $100 to have their chat shown at the top of the screen, and the content creator gets like 10% of it. The amount of ads ran on creators' streams at many times a stream. When I was averaging 75 viewers, I was getting over 1,000 views per VOD, and I streamed for 4 hours a day. That's a lot of ads going to a lot of people. The max I ever made was $7 a month. $7 a month. What? Why? Why? Bits are the same. It's about 60% Twitch, 40% creator. Amazon Prime is cool. We get free money, but it's only $1.50. So there's this concept that Twitch is like this, oh my god, thank you about free subscription. Everyone thinks that a Twitch Prime is $5, and a lot of people think that when they spend $5, now it's like $6 with taxes, on a subscription for a content creator, it's a decent amount of money. It's not. We only get $2.50. It's still more than nothing, so thank you for any support you're putting out there. But it sucks when the platform takes so much of your hard-earned money towards, I don't think that you're trying to give it to the platform. And then now, in order to leave affiliate, you have to pay Twitch $25. You have to pay them to leave. In what universe, dude? Come on. My hands are tied behind my back whenever I stream on that platform. So, obviously Twitch has a lot of bad things for creators, but now let's look at the Kick side. So the biggest eye candy piece to switching to Kick is 100% the amount of revenue that creators get in comparison to Twitch. So like on Kick, you get 95% and Kick gets 5%. That's absurd. That number is incredibly absurd, and it will not be like that forever. I promise you 100% there will be a point to when it goes back to, it'll start just taking down, probably go to like 80-20, 70-30, whatever it is. But that's the biggest draw for a lot of people to go to Kick. Now, the vast majority of viewers on Kick are watching like gambling streams and hot tub streams and like incredibly controversial content creators. One, there's not going to be a lot of like actually well-paying ads on Kick, because what company is going to want to put their funding towards a platform that has such controversial like things happening? The reason why Kick like it even came around was because gambling was getting hit really hard on Twitch. So Train and a few other individuals founded Kick to promote their own gambling business. Literally the foundation of Kick is gambling. And then you have hot tub streams where it's, oh my God, you can't even tell that there's clothes on them the vast majority of the time. Like, it is such tiny slivers of fabric that it would consider as nudity in any public space. You would get public indecency. You would go to jail. Like, if you walked onto a football field wearing that clothing, you would get tackled for streaking. It's insane. So the people that you're being surrounded with on Kick are just, it's bizarre. And like I said, I think they're just painting this to be like a really pretty scene to get content creators to sign into Kick. And then they'll start changing the percentages to where it's actually lucrative for them to run Kick, because there's no way they're going in the green. So to summarize Kick, the ethic issue is huge. It's icky. It's the icky environment. It's an upcoming platform. Like, we don't know what it's going to do. We've had other like platforms pop up like this in order to try to like rival Twitch streaming wise, and they've all failed. Will it rival Twitch? I don't really think so, but in the short time, I think creators can earn a lot more revenue over there than they would on Twitch any day. And then third is YouTube streaming. So YouTube streaming, if you're a YouTuber, is a really good idea, I think. Even though I've heard that there's a lot of controversy around, like, let's say you upload cooking tutorials, but then you start streaming Halo. I've heard rumors that it'll screw up your entire channel because the algorithm, it'll be suggesting it to like cooking fanatics, but like it's Halo, so they won't click on it, and then it'll screw up your channel. So what I've heard is that you need to have a separate channel for streaming, but then you lose that appeal of having all of your videos and shorts and streams in one place. So I don't really know. Getting any sort of like traffic or views on YouTube is pretty rough. It's not promoting streaming very well. I've had like a few followers whenever I've dual streamed, but it's nothing like you could have over on Twitch or Kick. I'm assuming Kick as well. On YouTube, I think it's a 70-30. Let me check. YouTube collects 45% of YPP members' revenue and gives creators 55%. Then, when using AdSense, Google pays you 68%, retains 32%. So it's higher than Twitch. It's nothing like... It's not bad. It's good. I always thought it was higher than that. Oh, that's impressive, actually. I didn't know on YouTube, for every 1,000 views, it's about $18. That's really good. That's fucking great. And the huge plus side of YouTube is that there's really no controversy to how they run their business. Yeah, there are quite a few times where they've done some shitty things to a certain like select few of creators. It's not perfect, but I think out of all three of the platforms, YouTube definitely has the cleanest like background, and the potential for the amount of money that you can make is really high on YouTube. Really high, because what's unique about YouTube is once you stream, it turns into a VOD, and that VOD gets pushed just as much as like other YouTube videos do. The huge issue with Kick and Twitch, the largest issue I think out of all of them, but functionality wise, is when you're done streaming, those VODs are never watched. I mean, maybe 0.01% of your audience will go and rewatch a VOD, but it's almost like none. But on YouTube, it's treated like a video and it'll get pushed and promoted and whatnot. So that's a huge advantage to streaming to YouTube. I would personally say, if you are looking for a platform to start streaming on, I would say YouTube. I think YouTube eventually will really push streaming. It has remodeled its streaming to an incredible degree in this last probably like 6 months, and it's very usable. It's just getting those follows. So what I would suggest is putting up a lot of shorts and then also streaming to that channel whenever you post those shorts, and you could get some good traction. But yeah, I've just blurted out a lot of pros and a lot of cons of these three platforms, and I think, you know, with me having about 7,000 followers on Twitch, if I were to go to a platform, I think it'd be YouTube. I know it would be YouTube. I think deep down, it's okay if you want to, I'm not judging you, but deep down, I can't look past the people that Kick promotes and acknowledges as being okay to have on the platform. And also the premise of it promoting gambling to 13-year-olds, that's rough. I mean, that's spooky. I would rather eat those noodles than support that, even though you get a lot of money. But like, why is Kick going so in the red? It's working for small creators, at least. Small creators are pushing over there. Are they growing over there? Probably not. It's the exact same thing as like Twitch. It's promoting the top like 5-10 channels, and then there's a massive drop off. It's actually a more steep drop off than Twitch. Would you follow a content creator that would switch a platform? Would you follow me if I switched to a platform? You want to drink food, slap ass, nicknames, lesson 3, and I'll see you in the next video.